Thank you so much for staying with Eve. Today is day 11 of my series, 23 till I'm 23. And our lesson for today is concerning the question, how are you? Yeah, the lesson for today is let how are you be one of your very genuine questions. Now, we are all guilty of the very social habit of asking how are you and expecting a I am fine in return without necessarily meaning it. If there's one thing I've experienced, it's what a very genuine how are you does to you. I'm very much guilty of the social habit of asking how I use without genuinely meaning them, just basically as a greeting. But I know that there are times when how are you goes deeper beyond the greeting level and becomes more of a question of concern than the normal social habits of exchanging pleasantries. Last year, while I was preparing for my exams, I was overwhelmed, but I was trying as much as possible to be as strong as ever. So one time, we were in the lab preparing for our practicals. We were basically just waiting for the lecturer to come and teach us. And I was just my normal self. I was looking my normal way. An acquaintance, so to say, he just walked along from wherever he was coming from and he came to meet me. He was not like, how are you doing? I told him I'm fine. I was like, no, seriously, how are you doing? In that moment, tears won't come, they come on my eye. I don't even know why, but I just felt so like in that moment I really wanted to easily just open up and be like, I am not fine, I'm so stressed and all of that. But I have a thing of not wanting to be very much vulnerable with people that I'm not very much close to. But the question was coming from a place of deep concern, and it was interesting to note that even as I was looking okay, even as I was looking like my normal self, he saw beyond me. And in the second time he asked, he was like, how are you? You really do not look like yourself. And then I told him, I'm fine. I was like, are you sure? He said, I'm fine. I was like, okay, no problem. Take care of yourself. And he went his way. And in that moment, tears were forming in my eyes, but I held it back because I mean, I'm a strong girl. But I know that it did something to me. It made me realize that there was someone that was seeing beyond the whole facade, beyond the whole I'm alright thing. And it came from someone that I least expected. That was the point when I learned this lesson. So from that moment onwards, I became more conscious about how I threw the question, how are you around and all of that. I mean, I'm still guilty of the normal social habits, but then it can come from a recent times compared to before. The how are you question now comes from a deeper place of concern. All of us are guilty of asking the how are you question countless times in a day without necessarily putting so much thought into it. But then you find that the line within those three words are a key lie a key to opening doors of deeper connection between you and the next person. Most times when you're asking somebody the how are you question, he or she can easily figure out when it's genuine and when it's just a casual how are you. And so it depends on how you ask it. If you ask it with a certain level of concern, the person has tendencies of opening up to you depending on the level of trust too that the person has for you anyways. But then if you ask it casually, you're going to get the I'm fine, I'm good, I'm alright, which is more like the cliche answer we get every single time. I've realized that a genuine check-in can do a lot. It can make a lot of difference in someone's life. It passes the I see you message. From now henceforth, ask the how are you question with a deeper sense of care, with a deeper sense of concern and sincerity, and then maybe, just maybe, people would realize that their answer to it doesn't have to be the usual scripted I am fine answer. And when you ask that question with a deep sense of genuinity, also be ready to listen, also be ready to pay attention to what the person has to say. It kind of creates a sense of value for the person. Every single person wants to feel valued, no matter their caliber, no matter their race or anything. We all want to feel like we are important. So in that moment of you asking, also be available to listen to what the person has to say in return. Now I urge you to go now, from now henceforth, asking that question with a deeper sense of concern and not just to exchange pleasantries. I mean, it's okay if you do it for the pleasantries, but maybe just find other ways to greet. I don't know, but it has just been watered down. I'm guilty as charged, but I'm still learning and I've consciously been working on it as well. Thank you guys for staying with me through day 11. Come back tomorrow for day 12. Bye.